football, the working class men's game.
There's 2 against 2. Gemmell's arrived all the way from the back. And Wood hasn't seen him. He has now.
Where your territory and status for your team were the only vice back in the 70s. Where going to the game every Saturday was the only escape for many away from the working week. Fan violence in football has been rife for over 50 years. Firms such as the Millwall Bushwhackers, the Birmingham Zulus and West Ham's Intercity firm still thrive today, but with much younger and fresher members. A recent government survey said that in the past 6 seasons, Birmingham City have topped the arrest leagues. 330 arrests have been made inside and outside of grounds, with 108 for public disorder, 91 for van violence and the remaining 36 for throwing things at fans, players and officials. Alistair Lang has been following Birmingham City since the 80s. In that time, he's witnessed and experienced some horrific violence, and some not even on match days. Alistair recounted stories growing up a Blues fan, as well as his thoughts on why fan violence has been spiking again recently.
I was with my mate and his brother, both boxers, both joined the army, but the older lads got the younger lads to beat us up and stood there, and you knew you couldn't touch them because you wouldn't be leaving there.
Over 1% of fans have said that they have used cocaine in stadiums across the country, but over 30% have reported they have seen others using it.
But what's come back now is people my age have come back to the game, and cocaine is absolutely massive. And it's not hidden. They're snorting it on the train, they're snorting it in the concourse, they're snorting it in the stands.
Paul Hurrell is one of the dedicated football officers in the Humberside Police Force. Paul oversees Scunthorpe United and has done for over 20 years. His matchday experiences range from the English national team right down to League Two. Paul spoke to me about how the mindset of the police force has changed from enforcement to education, and particularly the clear drop in football banning orders.
If you look at the stats going back 20 years, I want to say we were looking at 3,500 to 4,000 football banning orders across England and Wales. And I know that's significantly dropped off, but that's all we were about, was enforcing the 85, 91 and 2000 legislation. That's all it was.
With such a difference being made in the last 10 years, hopefully the drop in banning orders continues long into the future.